Hi everyone, today we are making chapati or roti as some people call it. My ingredients it's cake flour, oil, salt and water. Simple. So I start with the warm water in my mixing bowl, which is about 3/4 of it. Then I add salt and mix it and just taste the water to see if the salt has kicked in. Then I add flour and then I mix it and mix it. In the meantime, I have my lentils boiling, which we'll have with the roti. I've finished kneading the dough, and as you can see, it's a big ball. I'm so busy with it to just try and make it round. But if you do not have, well, if you have a kneading machine, you don't need to use your hands like me. Hopefully I'll get one soon. Okay, I am done with the kneading, and I have put just a little bit of oil, rubbed it with the oil to keep it from drying. So from the big roll that I made in the mixing bowl, I cut another big ball of dough, like say maybe the size of a bread if you're baking bread. And then I'm gonna cut it into small pieces that will make up the chapatis or the rotis, whatever you wanna call it. This is the rolling pin that I'm using. So once I roll the dough, the ball, remember, flat like this, I put oil and then I cut the little strips, which I roll into tiny balls that will make my chapati. Here we go, round, but not so much round, it doesn't matter. So you heat up the pan, and then once it's nice and hot, I mean hot, but be careful, you put your chapo. Let's do the second one. You put your weight in it to flatten it. So I put all of my weight into it to make it round. Okay, turn it around until you get that round circle that you're looking for. As long as it's not a map of Africa, then you're fine. Okay? I've put this in the pan for like a minute. So I'll have to turn it to just see if there's some nice brownness. That's why I give it a minute or two to see. Okay. Okay, so I carefully took it out, and this is the first one. It's nice and ready. It's number two. I think it's ready. I always use a spoon. Okay, turn it around. Be careful. That's why I use a spoon. Okay. So again, the same thing. We're going to put oil. So we spread it all across. Just a little bit. Make sure you get it in every corner. Then let's turn other side. Flip it over. Careful. Again, I keep saying be careful. I think I have granny fingers, so sometimes I don't feel. And you feel the heat is too much. It's okay to take it out. Give yourself some time. Do everything in moderation. And then you put it back when you're ready, okay? I just turned this one around, and wow. Coming around nicely. I flipped it over, and here we go. It's ready. So I take it out and do the next. Here's number three. We are getting there. I have 20 to make. Number four is in the stove, getting ready. We are cooking. Here's chapati that's ready, and I always like to test when I'm cooking just to make sure it tastes good. An hour and a half later, and all my chapatis are ready. So this is how I cook the lentils after boiling them for just half an hour. Lentils don't take. So this is what they look like after I boil them for half an hour. Now I'm going to cook them just to give them flavor. The onions are cooking, they're browning, so I'm just going to add spices. My favorite paprika, turmeric, Then I'm going to add a little bit of Roti and then put in the lentils. The spices are cooking nicely. Then I'll just add a little bit of the Roti mixture. Here we go. Just mix it with hot water. That will make the sauce. And then we add the lentils. See, it's thickening. It's getting thicker. So I've added the lentils. Just mix it up. Mixed up everything now, so you can see the yellow and the onions are everywhere now. And then I just leave it to simmer for like 5 minutes. Okay, the lentil is just simmering for 5 minutes, very low heat, otherwise it will burn. So very low, like maybe 1 or 2. And then so this is how we serve it. You can eat it with your hands or a fork, a spoon, whatever suits you. But you can also serve this with beans, mincemeat, or chicken, beef, whatever tickles your fancy. You serve it like that. But for me, I love it with lentils or beef or mince. So there'll be leftovers definitely from tonight. So tomorrow I'll have it with mincemeat. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.